See a difference?
Not really. Hey y'all, we're trying to get this lighting situated to not be so dark. Um, okay, so apologies to anyone that was here at 8 o'clock p.m. For some reason on YouTube it said 11 o'clock p.m. So I did not want to confuse you all. So I figured I would come in when YouTube said it was, but then I see that Sir Senior was here at 7:30. Sorry about that, Sir Senior. Hopefully you can join back in, but if not, definitely understand. Whew. Okay, so we got a doozy today. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. This is going to be a very full week. So, yeah, we will see. Doubling up when?
Tonight.
Where?
Here.
What do you mean?
Topic.
Oh, yes. Yeah, definitely.
Really be that she can come in. So.
Yeah, I can see him. And then I also have here. Welcome. Oh, Sir Senior, I like that new picture too. Very nice. Very nice. We need to get one with the wife as well. The wife. So there was some trouble in the there was some trouble in Young Love World. Oh, look at who I am. That is interesting. And that from that account. Oh, that was from my home account. Yeah. So let me ask. Okay. So let me throw some questions out there until we get some other people in here. Hopefully everyone will be able to join us. We know that it's late in a Sunday, but again, I wanted to stick with YouTube's time and not the time that I put in because I saw they put in a different time. So let's say we have an argument and yeah, and I put your social security number and your ID and um, your address on IG. Are we getting back together?
No.
I had a break of a moment.
No.
Well, what did you do? Make me do that.
It don't make a difference.
It doesn't?
I didn't put your social security number on freaking social media to.
Is that weird?
That's
psychotic, right?
Yeah, because now you open me up for all kind of nonsense.
Okay.
All kind of scams. People, no, what? Get back together.
Yeah. So macaroni.
I'm trying to figure out if I
did
can
that.
Press charges.
That's what his macaroni and cheese.
Who is macaroni and cheese?
Macaroni and cheese.
Oh, oh shit!
Yeah,
what?
Yeah. And apparently, she did this because what did
he do?
He asked her to pay a bill, and the bill was no more than $30. But she felt offended and felt like she shouldn't have to do that. They got into an argument. She went in the car. In the house. She got his wallet. And then she had his wallet.
She done up.
Left. She's done up. Tell us what done up means in New York terms.
Done up?
Yeah.
It depends on what context is being used. In this case, let's say she's done up. It means the relationship is done. Yeah, it might be too sweet for you though.
Is it? You have some tea with your sugar?
I don't like that too. I don't like it at all.
Babe.
What?
Come on. Really?
What?
Way too sweet.
Okay, for you.
Maybe you were so off of beverages at the cafe.
First of all, I'm not off beverages. My beverages be slamming.
First of all, you're not on them. You're right. Secondly, Go ahead with your.
Listen,
go ahead. Back to
your
the
recipes is getting hijacked anyway.
How?
Because the mix is crazy. It's crazy.
The mix is not crazy.
They come into the cafe
no,
just for the special deluxe God edition.
They're not.
What?
They are not. They are not.
They line up around the corner.
No.
It's gonna be like the crack house.
They want to actually taste.
He didn't get up yet.
They want to taste the actual.
Like, well, you don't want no carrot. No.
Oh,
where the big guy at?
Really?
They gonna be scratching and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyway, back to your topic.
Back
to your comment. Done up. What is done up?
She is no more. She is no more.
She is no more. Like
she
what?
She is no more. She's dead to me.
Dead to you.
Yeah.
Okay, if she's physically in this room, she's just dead to you.
She be standing right here. I'm looking right through her.
Okay. Wow. Well, yeah. So that's what she did. Wow. That's what she did, and apparently, according to his father, I don't know. According to his father, this isn't the first time that she's done something like this, but this is the first time now that his mom has found out, and apparently he has taken her back after she's done something like this before.
Like on social media?
Something similar. Like, I don't know if it was social media, but she has spazzed out and done,
stupid, goofy shit.
Yeah, stupid, goofy. So you met her.
One second.
Yeah.
1 second. Goofy. We gonna put a pause for 1 second. So let me ask you this, right?
Yeah.
Did he make her crazy?
Did he make her crazy? I don't know, because I don't know her. I don't know her. That was my first time meeting her when you met her. I know him, and he is he spoils. He spoils, and then he will decide, I'm not gonna spoil you. That will make somebody crazy.
Nah, well, here's the thing though. First off, I mean, like, damn, if you said this, peel off some of these motherfucking dollars, and you underneath my roof.
That's after she has not had to be responsible for nothing. She
doesn't
make
work. A difference.
He puts her up.
It don't make a difference.
She don't have no money. She doesn't work.
She ain't got no job.
No, he puts her up.
So you said to bill $30.
Yeah.
All right, go collect some cans for $30.
Yeah, that's basically what. Yeah.
He was probably this is a slight hit like, listen, yo, go find something to do.
Her mom pays her car note. Cooking with Cersei, now you appear. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, we're having a thank you for joining us. We're having a little conversation about one of my nephews. So yeah, she's a girlfriend. She doesn't have a job. Her mom pays her car note. She lives with him.
Okay, well, her mom can pay her rent now. She getting fucked up out of here.
She'll probably just have to go live back with her parents.
All right,
but he knows that.
But she got a car.
Yeah.
I'm putting sugar in her tank.
No, her car is going now.
It don't matter.
How you're gonna find it and put sugar in it?
I'm not.
Nobody plays.
What's my name?
Who plays? I don't know. Who plays games?
Why would you put my social security number
on
what's
like that? I mean, I don't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Cold peeps, man. Nah, it's time to get back. I'm about retribution. Let's get even.
Wow, reparations.
Exactly.
Okay. So, but like I said, I don't know her, but I know him, and he's a spoiler. He spoils. He takes care of these women, and then he decides he's not going to take care of them. So that's just it. I think that has an effect on that. Definitely can drive someone a little cuckoo. Someone feels like they're I'm not. No what? And then you have to understand too that he's younger. So Cersei says, if I'm helping you and making you feel amazing and taking care for you, and you not deserving what I give, why would that make her crazy? No. See, Cersei, don't start it. See, this is how we go. Listen.
Nah, see, okay, so he. All right. Well, okay, that question.
Mm-hmm.
Was from a previous conversation we had earlier.
Yeah.
You want to get into that?
We can. We got an hour.
Okay, it was brought to my attention.
Bring to your attention
that I have a tendency to create situations that will make females do cuckoo shit.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
Let's be very clear about something.
Yeah.
They wasn't cuckoo when I met him.
Okay.
Now all of a sudden they started doing.
You didn't see the cuckoo.
Okay, I didn't see that. Okay, they kept the cuckoo in the clock.
Do you think that you could be a little? Well, my thing was that, babe. Do you think that you could be a little cuckoo yourself? Do you think that you could be a little cuckoo?
As far as what? It depends on what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I can be a little, a bit much in certain situations.
In certain situations.
And I know this.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right, but maybe just not in relationships per se, but
and there it is
in certain
like a relationship type situations or whatever. No, I'm not.
In certain situations, you aren't, but you can be a little crazy. I think that don't follow me also here. I think that
I'm crazy if I keep doing what.
Right. Okay. Torcia says, "Nah, I'm crazy if I keep doing something for someone who don't deserve it anymore. That's crazy. They say that about me too. That's crazy up front, and they crazy up front, and you ignored it. That's what I'm saying. They were crazy up front. You ignored it.
That's different. If that's the craze, they showed you the cuckoo.
No.
Like the cuckoo wasn't in the clock and the cuckoo was out. Cuckoo.
No. He's saying that there were certain things that you may have ignored, because even with the situation that we were talking about specifically, you admitted that you went back and
but there was whoa.
What?
She didn't show me any crazy.
No, but babe, this was my thing. All right, you said,
and again, there was a conversation.
It was a conversation, but you even said that you were like having the second thought.
I was.
And so
I was.
You were, whatever. And so, and even when I said, well, why did you do it again? You said, I don't know. Like that, that's a little.
Yeah, but me having whoa. Huh? Me having like second thoughts of like, damn, I shouldn't have did this, was because of the friendship.
Right.
It had nothing to do with her actions as far as her doing crazy stuff or doing or basically showing me the cuckoo.
Not
even still after I was like, nah, I'm good, and I slid.
Right.
The crazy shit didn't happen till months later.
I think, I'm telling you, I promise you, if you really think back on it, because I just think that there must have been some identity, something to identify that already there. I can't help but to think that, I mean, because trust me,
now, if you want
to, I think that there was something already there. I think that there was something already there that you weren't,
that I missed.
That you missed, or maybe you were kind of oblivious to, maybe.
Okay, well, if I don't know, I don't know.
Yeah, if you don't know, you don't know. Now, but I think it may have been something that you overlooked. That's what I'm saying.
Now, if you want to say that about
it may have been
CJ
that you overlooked.
If you want to say it about CJ, like me overlooking some shit.
CJ? You talking about macaroni?
No, not CJ. Brooklyn.
Oh, why would that be because of okay. All right.
I don't want to drop names and shit like that.
I got you.
So if you want to say that either I overlooked or certain shit, I did. Mm-hmm. But at that point, we was already living together. Mm. And and I don't even know if that's overlooking. That just might be me trying to deal.
I think that I don't. Okay, this is what I'm saying. This is my point, and then we're gonna move into the topics because it's 11:42. My point is this.
Now we talking tonight. I got some sugar in me. We talking tonight.
Oh, okay. This is my point.
Hey, you might want to take another shot.
I think no, because now it's at the bottom. I know ain't number syrup.
That's right. No, it's a boost. Take it, drink it, swallow. No.
It's hot syrup. No, stop. I think.
Oh, man, you gave me a cup full of syrup. Coming out of Quick Trip.
Oh no, that was Racetrack. And I gave you a beverage. I gave you something that was like a beverage.
When I was making that list too, I forgot about that.
Table that because you're gonna stop this. I gave you something that really tasted like a beverage. The things that you have brought me out of Quick Trip taste like different like concoctions of like it tastes like a kid going crazy on a machine. And your cousin awesome. and your cousin confirmed that that's exactly what you do. Just all of the flavors. Come on, like come on. What are we 10? What are we 10? This is my thing. I don't think that these women personally are any more crazy than you. They can't be. It's just like when I feel like the same thing with women when they say, "Oh, this guy is this and that, and he a da 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 da." What you look like? You laying down with this and that and this and that. That's why I be looking at you real sideways when you got something to say about literally every person that I have presented to you. I'm like, I'm not this type of person. So
that's why there's a variety of different stuff because you saw the error in your ways here, and then you went here, and then you know what I'm saying?
No, I think that we are all a bit touched, and I think that the sooner you can admit that for yourself, the easier
I'm touched?
It is. Absolutely. The sooner you can admit that for yourself, the sooner you can admit that.
Wait a second. I've already said that certain situations I can be a bit much.
A bit much. Crazy?
Yeah. Certain situations.
No.
Relationship wise though, no. No.
Bless you. Well, maybe that's where okay, it's like when people have plastic surgery, they may have it on certain parts, but the result the result comes out somewhere else that he didn't have the surgery on. And so
wait, what?
Yeah. Okay, like they'll have a surgery maybe on their breast.
And they come with a big ass?
No. Like it'll be like a lump will develop, like like on a rib, like on their back, or on your back, on the shoulder.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like these abnormalities are still going to come out somewhere, even if you had surgery or you tried to do some reconstructive efforts on one other part. It still comes around somewhere it still can come out somewhere
men
else.
Try to save women. What?
Okay,
we got this right here.
No, don't move it. I can read it here. Men try to save women. The superhero complex is common in men. Well, also,
Captain Save-A-Ho.
We can we say that.
Yeah.
That's a common term, but it's also a common term that women think that they can that a man will be the potential. A man will live up to his potential. That happens in women too.
Because like me and the homies is chilling, whatever. We'll take jabs at certain dudes. Be like, yeah, you playing Captain Save-A-Ho, da da da, whatever. But here's the thing with that, and we'll say that jokingly because we, this is what we do. We pretty much pick somebody and that be his day to get, teased and things of that nature. Because, we're kind of jerks. But in reality, that saving a woman thing, what that is this particular man feeling like, okay, this is my woman and I'm going to provide. Now, he may overdo it in some people's eyes. And in the process, he may spoil this woman. And to me, that's not, a superhero complex. That's just this guy providing the way he knows how to provide, or the way he's willing to provide, that some won't. Because most guys have like a line, like, okay, look, I'll do this, but then she's got to come up and, meet me halfway or whatever the case may be. Some dudes don't give a fuck about that line. They blow past that one and keep going and keep going. And we'll tease him, but it ain't really him trying to save her or him. It's just this is the way he knows how to provide, or this is the way he's willing to provide.
But I think that's different between savior complex and being pee whipped, But
not necessarily though.
Snuggles! Oh my God, Snuggles!
Like Snuggleupicus?
No, like Snuggles, the actual like the bear. Like
the detergent?
Yes. Snuggles. We have so much catching up to do.
Please tell me that's a female?
No, he's a man.
Dude.
And he's awesome. He's a great man. Snuggles, we have so much catching up to do. Hello.
It's not a manly name.
That's because his real name is very mean. And so
it's very mean?
Yes, it's a mean name. So he doesn't like to have that image associated with. Yes, Snuggles, we have a lot of catching up to do. Wait, the way you say yes, we do. Yes, we do. Ah,
yeah, I'm
thinking.
What? Really?
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, no, he don't like it.
Bro, come on, man.
No.
Come on. It's better than Snuggles.
And you know what? You better stop me. No, it's not. You better stop calling me stranger. I hate that. Email me. I'm gonna drop my address. You better email me. I don't appreciate that. But yes, we do have a lot of catching up to do. Snuggles, I have always appreciated you. Thank you so much.
Where you from?
He's well, he's in Florida. He's in Florida.
Florida, what are you doing? You still pulling your hair out?
Oh, yeah, I just caught it like a little snag. I'm gonna put my email here. You better reach out because it's been a minute. Ring? Yes.
I mean, like he got married or you got married?
No, he's talking about me.
You got married? Me.
Yeah, no, I should have told you before now, but I did. I got married.
See, this is my old boy all in trouble up in Boston.
Well, wait, why?
See?
Why?
You ain't telling people you're married.
I wasn't telling people I'm married?
No.
I should have told you?
Nah, you should have told me.
I should have told you?
Yeah.
I should have told you I was married.
Word up.
Wow. Well, I didn't think it mattered.
What you mean you ain't think it mattered? It matters.
Why does it matter?
Good thing I got paperwork. He got paperwork?
He totally got paperwork.
He ain't got no paperwork. My paperwork legit. I got a stamp.
He totally got paperwork. Okay, so we're finally moving on to the actual topic tonight. That was a great segue in. We're talking about the Celtics sex scandals. Okay, so
wait, there's more than one?
Celtics, sex, scandals. Yeah. I mean, because this isn't just.
Oh, yeah. It's a list.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know about the topic because I thought we were talking about macaroni and cheese. Oh, so y'all can go ahead and tell them like, yo, that macaroni and cheese was fucking disgusting.
That's what I did. I said we knew that something was wrong with her because
the macaroni and cheese was bad.
That's exactly what I told them.
Since she had the picture, I just go ahead and put this out to the world.
Yeah.
Okay, look here, YouTube family. What would you call it?
Glowers and lighters.
Look here, glowers and lighters. So.
Oh, look, Snuggle said what you said. Why does no one talk about the woman who was a part of the scandal?
Oh yeah,
everyone focuses on the man.
Yeah,
we actually are talking about that.
Y'all about this macaroni cheese.
Wow, they don't know about it, so let's go into the Celtics. Yeah,
they didn't know how bad it was.
Nah, because I'm not listing her name, so it's not like they would know.
It don't matter. It was the worst.
Okay.
Worst.
Let's back up for just a second.
She's gonna fall back in?
I think that
worse.
This is why I said that kind of, and I love my nephew, don't get me wrong. But I think that he tolerated so much from this girl because she fit a certain look. I think that this has a lot to do with it.
She wouldn't know that.
She may not be to you, but you ain't see her, the Instagram, the social, you know what I mean? Like you could tell that she was baseline for that, like that's the starting point. And then she probably gets the lashes and the weave be swooped up and the face be all bead and all of that.
Yeah, but that shit don't look like that in the morning.
Yeah, but a lot of these, especially younger men, this is where men, I think, of a certain age need to start talking to these younger men about dating a woman beyond social media, because I think that this social media generation, that's what they are. That's what they're dating for.
I've never actually met anybody from social media that it's a whole gap that I missed.
Yeah, I know.
So
yeah,
when I touched down, the social media thing was kind of already like in full
fledged
swing, so I was kind of playing catch up.
Well, I'm the same. And I've never met someone from social media that
I don't even understand how
that goes for.
Yeah, like how do you even? Yeah, I don't even know how that works. Why is this something?
Why is this something that is public? Why is this something that is public? Didn't a football player just get caught by the FBI for funneling over $2 million?
Yeah.
Why is he not talked about? But this man is.
You know why? Let me break that down, because see, like the sport thing, this is my realm.
Yeah.
This is what I do. Listen, here's the thing, right? Brett Favre has been coddled and protected his entire career. Because when he came into the league, this is around the time where they were looking for that great white quarterback to be up here.
Yeah.
So he's one of the most overrated quarterbacks, like forever. Like I don't give a fuck when nobody say this guy is the most overrated quarterback. I can give you quite a few incidents of where they swept shit under the rug. They didn't do anything on the field and shit that happened off the field. Okay. The first time that I noticed it was there was a player who scored a touchdown and he did something like a gun fashion, like in the celebration.
Yeah.
Flag, he got fined. Brett Favre throws at the time, every time he threw a touchdown, he would do the shotgun kind of gun motion. And clack, clack, and boom, and nothing ever happened with this guy. That was the first time I noticed it. And then the pill popping thing. This guy was a pill popping junkie. Pill popping junkie. And they swept that shit in the rug. No, let me rephrase. They didn't sweep it under the rug. What they did was they kind of like sugarcoated, oh, he's gonna go to rehab, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that, whatever. Then nothing else was brought up about it. And incidents like this just continued with this guy throughout his career. This guy's a fucking jerk. He's a jerk. Huge jerk. Everybody in that locker room knew it. Everybody in the organization knew it. But because he was popular and he threw touchdown passes, he got a pass. If this guy did half the if prime example, Terrell Owens.
Yeah.
Terrell Owens.
Oh, we're picking up. Y'all like the sports talk, huh?
Terrell Owens is considered a locker room cancer. He was considered a problem off the field when he had a accidental overdose on some I forget what it was, but it was an accident. This is not nothing. It was like he was taking he mixed something. It was like some cold medicine and some kind of supplements that he was taking. Had a bad reaction. They called an ambulance. It was a huge, gigantic thing, and all these things happened. Now, Terrell Owens, again, considered locker room cancer, all these things. Because he would speak out, he would do same celebrating all that shit, but he was a problem. If Terrell Owens did half the shit that Brett Favre did, Terrell Owens is not in the Hall of Fame. He doesn't get a gold jacket. Not a chance. Not a chance in hell. He probably wouldn't even last as long as he did in the league. And this is the kind of shit that they do. So, with this guy up in Boston, with this going on, now this is even something else for them to sweep under the rug and have it go away about Brett Favre and his $2 million fucking dollars.
Right.
This guy just did more fucking damage than this dude up in Boston could ever do in a fucking lifetime. All he did was stick his cock in the wrong woman. That's what he did. Brett Favre cheated the system out of $2 million from people who probably needed the most to build a fucking gym for his daughter. Come on. And here's the sad thing. I think the only reason it even came out is because somebody saw something and now somebody's probably about to do some goddamn time. And he said, you know what? If I'm going down, I'm not going down alone. And he told everybody what the fuck was going on.
Well, also, too, see, in times where budgets are reviewed, remember, this happens after the fact. How your budget was spent happens a year after the fact. And so it's now time for somebody to be like on a review and be like, hey, well, let's go back and get this same money. Because if it's $2 million from wherever, then we should be able to still go to the same source. Then we see the sources like this is kind of like that brings in some questions, some investigative behavior. All right, so we had a couple of comments that came in. Sir Senior said, you should never spoil a woman. You can pamper your woman. The difference in spoiling and pampering is spoiling makes her worthless, and pampered is holding her crap until she can clean it up. I don't know.
I'm not gonna hold your poop.
I think pampering.
Did I misunderstand that?
I think pampering and spoiling may be, along the same lines. I think it just depends on what it is.
No, not really, because I don't spoil you, and I'm about to rub your feet with you.
No, you don't spoil me. I think you should.
You think I should?
I do. I think.
Hey, Koja Mag is back.
Every woman. Hey, Koja Malik. Hey, sis. I think every woman deserves that treatment. They deserve to have that treatment of being spoiled. Okay. So, Snuggle said if he did half of what that young man did, it would be all over the news for weeks. But guess who is not in the news? Absolutely. And Snuggles comes back and said the issue is no one is talking about him funneling that money, not even the people who says they like justice.
Yeah, because they not.
I think Sterling Sharp made some great comments that Sterling Sharp made. Coach Mac, I'm so glad you're here because we're going in tonight, sis. Yeah. We're talking about a few things, in regards to relationships and the sex and these scandals. Hey,
I felt like I need to do that.
Okay, that's all right.
You love it.
No, I do not like that type of. You know, I do not like that type of lick.
You want a deep lip? Cough?
No. Thank you.
I'm gonna lick you later.
All right. Koja Malik said we should do nice things for our spouses. This is called reciprocity. Koja Malik, you always know when to hit. You always hit. Men and women spoil, treat, or whatever label it different ways. I agree. I believe in being spoiled because I like to spoil. I like to,
spoil me, baby.
I feel like I do. I mean, I try to. I want to do more. Like that's what my aim is. But I would never laugh and be like, I don't want to spoil you. Like, of course I do. That's what my whole goal is.
Laugh?
You just laugh.
When?
Just now.
That was just when I licked.
No, before you were like,
oh, you want to be spoiled?
Yeah, you laughed at me. Like I want
you.
No, you don't. And
you said I should.
Yeah, you laughed.
Why you want to be spoiled though?
Because I want to be taken care of. Like,
do that?
No.
No, I said take care of you. I didn't say spoil. I said take care.
No, I want to be taken care of. Like I want to be like pampered, like baby. Like I want that. Like I legitimately want that.
Woman, I'm about to rub your feet.
Yeah, but that's like after a long. That's after a day. I appreciate that, and that's like a nice thing. But that's when I'm thinking of spoiling. Like I said, I'm thinking of like the whole gamut. Like I want.
Oh, you want a full body? You know,
rub down.
Yeah, I can do that too. But you know, you see
that. I'm not into that. Yeah, I don't want that.
So I mean, this is.
I'm not talking about just my feet being rubbed. When I say spoiling,
I'm a little confused here.
Are you okay? Hey, NC worker, you done got us down to 2 people. Talking crazy. Hey, NC worker, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Y'all gotta come back. I'm sorry, we get into a side conversation, but we are working our way back to the topics. Promise. Let's see what we missed. Koji Malik, read that, and thank you for that comment. Always strong. And then Snuggles, of course.
Good morning.
With your
what time is it?
It's after 11, but he might not Snuggles.
NC
worker works late, and so when he gets in, it's like his morning. Like it's
okay, I can dig it.
It's his day, top of his day. Yeah, it's the top of his day. But you know who used to always do that too? Snuggles. Snuggles will always say good morning no matter what time of the day these lives were, which was very weird. Well, I guess it is morning. It's after 12. All right, y'all. We're only going to be in here for about 15 more minutes. So we are.
Should anybody know that?
It's 12:05. That's what I'm saying. Well, I think what happened is it sometimes people's what's the name like drops off. They just have to come back. Yeah, but spoiling is like, you know, like I like, you know, like I just think like it's like an overall like, you know, like I'm all like always like pouring in and like doing like really like kind of like syrupy things, like kind of like it almost feels like corny, but
you know I'm corny.
So I mean, I don't know. I don't think of it as corny. But like, you know, when I think of things yeah, I'm saying that it might be corny things, but it's still things that are like spoiling. You know, like they're like really, really just kind of just like yeah, I guess it is corny. I do corny. I don't mind corny. You know. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I'm still confused, but okay.
What do you mean you're confused by what?
Because you know, okay. Okay. All right, let's write down. What you got, Jack? Let's go. I forgot where we was at. Wait, are we on Brett Favre or are we talking about old boy up top? Oh, yeah, okay, I remember that. As to why old boy was in the news and this dude ain't. That's where we was at. But yeah, this is why Brett Favre ain't in the news, man. Because they not only that, but I think if they actually dug a little deep, man, Brett Favre might be going to jail for fraud. And I don't think they want that. This guy is kind of big in the Republican Party. He's got political ties or political connections, not political ties. He's got political connections. And he's big in his state. And the last thing, and he's hero. And last thing they want to do is have to put one of their own in jail. So what they doing with Brett Favre is they circling the wagons and they closing rank. Old boy up in Boston, he don't have that. He don't got that. And this woman, her name hasn't been released. Hello? I mean, I got you. Look, her name hasn't been released because I believe it's because of who she's married to. And they don't want to embarrass him. So it makes me think that it's possible this is a white woman, who's married to a rich white guy who might be high ranking within that organization, or eats lunch with the owners of this organization. And they don't want to embarrass him. So it also tells me, again, this is my theory. This is nothing that I read, anything. This is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because it's too much being done to protect her identity. Because we all know that when these sports figures get wrapped up in these sexual scandals, the first thing they do is try to slander the woman, whether this guy's guilty or not. That's the first thing they do. They release her name, her sexual background, her sexual history. If she all kind of crazy shit come out about this woman. Too much is being done to protect her identity. So that tells me somebody's going to be highly embarrassed. Now, again, it makes me think that her husband is him. He's that guy. He's got a lot of bread. He's got a lot of contacts. He's got a lot of pull. And this makes me also think that this is a white woman. And the last thing they want to do is have some white male, some white privileged rich male be embarrassed that you got some African dude putting the major shalong up in his woman. That's my take on it. Oh. Me personally, if I'm old boy, I spill the beans. But see, he might be under the impression that he's trying to save his career. And if he does this, he's probably done in the NBA, which might not be a bad thing anyway. Go to the college ranks, bro, or go overseas. The hell with the NBA.
Coach Malik said something very important. Said nobody's talking about the husband, but everybody's talking about Nia Long, good and bad. Is it sex, race, or both?
Both.
Both. Let me send him this link.
Both.
Okay, and also, let's see. Okay. Also, we have another comment here from Snuggles. Snuggles, it's good to see you back.
Why is no one calling out the what?
Oops. Go back.
I can't see what this is.
No, I have to go back in.
Put this in a way.
Yeah, no. But don't worry. Nobody's talk. Oh, no. Why would you make the organization look bad trying to call one person out for having an affair, which took two people to do? Right, Snuggles. I already pinned Koji Malik's comment. Oh, that's what I do here. Start pinning it there so you can see. Nobody talking about a husband, but everybody talking about. Okay.
Yeah, I got that. But well, listen, man. Look, first we gotta realize this is Boston. This is Boston. All right, ain't no secret how Boston get down. It ain't. And like I said, at the end of the day, they don't care about this guy being dragged through the mud. They don't care about what he's about to go through. They don't care about none of that. They don't care about Nia Long. Again, this is about protecting that woman who is a shield for that husband. That's what this is. That's all this is.
So Snuggle says, why is no one calling out the woman who is consenting in this deal? And again, I think my husband laid it out perfectly. I think that this is about who that husband is. And this husband is let's be very clear here, y'all. This is the way these organizations kind of work too. This probably is not a woman that necessarily needed a job, and so this is just like, him taking advantage of some, like, secretary. This is probably a stakeholder in the Celtics in some type of way, or member of the administratives wives. And he's like, she has a little sports medicine degree or whatever. Give her something to do. This will give her something to do. And another a place where we can continue to hide our money behind taxable dollars. So yeah, this is not no situation where these are probably people that are none that are kind of like underling sleeping with the you can just yeah. If you really want to protect a woman, if you really want to protect a woman who is the shield, why say anything and make it public? It should have been done hush hush. It was. It was. Apparently the person that has come out was the husband because he wants this guy gone.
He want him punished.
He wants
him out
him, yeah, he want him lynched. And it needs to be public. Remember, lynchings were public to embarrass, to shame, to humiliate, and to strike fear.
And see, and this is why it also tells me that this guy, whoever this guy is, this guy has major pull. And it's also why the coach, because I can't really pronounce this dude's name, so I'm calling him the coach.
Udoke?
I don't know, man. One of those.
Wow.
Yeah, I know it was racist, but I don't care. So look, right? But this dude has major pull. It also makes me believe that the coach feels that if he says anything, he's done in the NBA. But here's the thing, he might be done anyway. So if you're gonna be done, right, and they kicking you out the building, napalm this motherfucker, burn it to the ground, burn it to the fucking ground, expose everything. Why not?
So Coach Alex said something I think that this is definitely a comment worth highlighting here. No one is saying the married woman is stupid for jeopardizing her marriage to a rich guy, etc. But they saying Nia Long is basically stupid. Some people are. Yeah, they're saying, she was engaged too long. That's not a real marriage. That's not a real relationship. She's, stuck on this baby daddy. Yeah, I definitely agree. They're having a lot of choice words for Nia Long, and I dare say that had this not been Nia Long in this situation, this would not be such a hot topic, especially amongst Black women, specifically amongst Black women.
Yeah.
But this is a very hot topic amongst us right now because she has a trifecta. She has it would have stayed sports. She's beautiful. She is she's wealthy and she's accomplished. She's a trifecta because not all the time do you get that trifecta, but she does have it. And with that being said, why, the question is, well, why would you cheat on a woman? But again, we must realize that how convenient though these working relationships are. That's why, I'm because it doesn't have any sugar in it.
Right. Yeah. It's just brown water. But it's good though.
Anyway, yeah. I think that this is a reason why we need to really question why we work, where we work, who we work around, because we can tend to bring on those same type of energy.
It's hubby keeping his
wife. But it's hubby keeping his wife. Mm-hmm.
He's got no choice. He has to now. Why?
No. Sometimes what happens is like it'll drop off. Oh. Like it was. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, he at this point he's got to keep her, because if he kicks her to the curb, what's going to happen is it's going to circulate around, the organization, and then it's going to filter down to low-level employees in this organization, in that building, and once it does that, Stephen A. Smith gets a call. You know what I mean? Skip Bayless gets a call. Shannon gets a call. Somebody's gonna get a call who don't give a fuck about the Boston Celtics and their image, and they gonna put it out there. They gonna put it out there, and then that building is on fire. Then that building is on fire.
Now, Snuggles also has a question here. Why don't Black people learn from white people when something is a scandal? Like the $2 million scandal, you can hear I'm sorry. You can see. Did I get covered up? Oh, okay, there it is. You don't hear white people saying anything about it. They stay quiet. But what do black people do?
Well, here's the thing. White people are saying something about it, but what it is that mainstream is not pushing it like they pushing this. And if you go on TikTok, I've come across dozens and dozens of posts where it's white people getting at Brett Favre. Same thing on IG. It's mainstream media that's not pushing it. And what happens is this. Because we don't have the financial backing or the political backing to keep things like this on the hush, it gets pushed to the forefront. And again, with old boy up in Boston, all this is a high-tech lynching. That's what this is. This is a high-tech lynching. He'd have messed around and put his cap on the wrong woman. And now he's getting lynched. It ain't, out in the front yard, rope over the tree, but this is a high-tech lynching. And this guy's so goddamn foolish, he thinks that he still has a shot to have a career in the NBA. You might be done, bro. I think he's done. Here it is. This guy's a winning coach. He was in the finals last year. And now he's suspended. He might not have a job. This is a high-tech lynching.
Yeah, it's a high profile. It's a professional lynching is what I used to call it. So when I was the education coordinator for the Miracle Mile Theater, on the day that I was out with my daughter, she had an asthma attack at school, had to be rushed to the hospital, ambulance, and the whole nine. They called me for my password to the computer, and I just thought it was very inappropriate. So I said, I'll give you my password when I get back to the office tomorrow. And so the next day I did come back to the office and no, I said, I'll give you access to the files. Didn't give them my password. I just, pulled up the files that they were looking for. And so what proceeded was, I feel like it was a professional lynching, a series of emails, where she was telling me, she was specifically talking to me about how I needed to make sure that the director could access my computer at all times. She was calling me in for a meeting, but everybody in our division was CC'd. Why do they need to see how you're talking to me? It was a total, like I said, it was a public lynching. It was a professional lynching. It was something so that she could see everybody could see how she was talking to me. But you know, it was for them to see me being berated. It was about humiliating. It was Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell have been married for decades, and no one aren't married for decades, and no one drags Goldie Hawn. Very true. Very true. Very good point. Very good point. Love that.
That's Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell bullshitting in public.
Very
and whatever they go to, they keep it in house.
Okay, it says, I can understand being with someone this isn't the one, but you enjoy them. If you marry, it will eventually be a divorce, and it's easier to split if you don't have to divorce. I don't know. Now, that is a great next conversation to have in regards to what's the point of like a long engagement. Well, my thing is this: what's the point in even being engaged? If y'all are just playing house or shacking up or just enjoying each other, then say that. But what's the point of being engaged? Because it's 7 years. That almost.
And what are y'all doing? Come on, keep it going. Man, what are y'all doing?
What's going on?
Boyfriend girl for 7 years?
Yeah. Because if we just enjoy each other company, then just say that.
Y'all just friends. Y'all just friends.
Just
that's
say
y'all.
That. But that's
y'all ain't doing it wasting time.
That's a little odd.
Before this, nobody knew about what?
Let's see. Before this, nobody knew about Mr. You and Nia's relationship. Oh, I did. I definitely did.
I didn't. I damn sure didn't. But I don't pay attention to that bullshit anyway. I keep it, strictly to the code or whatever feel the play. It is. This tea is disgusting.
That's weird. That's IG. We're on YouTube. I don't know. This is weird.
Who that?
You know who this is?
Nope.
This is Twin Boy.
Twin Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck he want?
He said he wanted to come up on the live.
On YouTube? Like to talk?
Yeah, but I told him that this isn't that type of it's not an open panel. But the link that he said he clicked that's not his Instagram, it's not YouTube, so I don't know. I think it's the wrong link. Yes. I don't know how I did that. But I do think so you said that the goal is to get a beautiful ring. I don't know. I don't think that that's necessarily the goal. I mean, I just think that, especially for Nia, I mean, she has her own money. She could buy her own beautiful rings. I just think that, when I've heard of this actually from several people. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm not saying I heard this about Nia in particular. But what I've heard is that when women have beards too, y'all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why 7 years. That's why Oprah and the Stedman thing. You can't tell me Oprah and Gail and Gail.
I do not think Oprah and Gail. Listen, we are not. I do not.
Gail
think
got a big ass.
Gail does have a nice shape, but I don't think
Oprah and Gail.
I do not think that that's the case. I personally don't think.
What? Inquiring minds want to know.
Wow.
Oprah and Gail.
But like I said, men are just men are not the only ones that have beards, and so.
Coach Malik, what you think?
Maybe
Oprah and Gail
we aren't even talking about them. I think that as many women that have been very invested in this whole, Nia Long, da 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 da. Nia Long is totally blindsided. Nia Long, da 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 da
da. That kid.
She might, yeah. She might be, there. Or even if, let's also consider the fact that because just from personal experience, I know that affairs are not it's the people getting hurt is not just the outing of that does not just affect the people that were in the affair. There's other things to look at. I don't even know what that is. Muchunda Willis. I've never heard.
Well, I'm glad you're back. I don't know where you went, but I'm glad you're back.
She said,
"Bong bong."
Coach Malik said, "Shh." Yes, exactly. So I maybe she did really. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. They did say that she didn't know, but it might have been she might have been willfully oblivious. She might have been willfully oblivious
if she's
she
didn't care.
Excuse me, a father for her child, and she may have wanted to have a child in this stage of her life, but maybe marriage might not. having a relationship and having a marriage may not be of the interest, but having a child, another child at her later age was.
Who was Nia Long connected to before this dude?
I thought he was. I remember being. He was like an investment broker. He was like some type of investment guy. Like he wasn't an industry dude. I don't think I have not ever really seen her being connected with industry dudes. But she and
But my man Scudder said
she and Sinai run in the same type of industry circles. Like that. I mean, not industry circles, but industry. Like they're pretty much their makeup has been the same. But I don't think Sinai has any children. That's the only thing that's different with Sinai. Yeah, what happened to your scarf? Oh, yeah. I told you were done. Yeah.
It's here. Leave me alone.
All right. Fine.
Does it look good?
Do you think?
I couldn't tell it looks that much different, but it's fine.
Oh, okay. It looks the same.
It looks to me. But Keon, go ahead and get your night clothes for tomorrow.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. And you're taking your bath now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all. We're gonna be wrapping up soon. We have any last minute thoughts? Let me see if we missed anything. Snuggles, make sure you email me, and I mean immediately. We have definitely got to catch up. And definitely appreciate your support for P4R. If you have not visited the website, y'all, I'm about to type it in. Please visit p4r.today. Absolutely. Take a look. If you have not visited, go ahead. This is a great time to do so. Also, please share this channel out with your network, with your friends, with your family, because we have some major things happening in the upcoming couple of months, and just some really excited and want to continue to grow the glow. Y'all know that this is what it's all about. We're glowing up in a whole nother way in 2023 as we're heading into. Yes. So I'm gonna say this. My closing thoughts are tonight. First and foremost, again, it is unfortunate that we continue to kind of be distracted by relationship situations that really don't involve us, but we get roped in, and with us getting roped in, we kind of lose our sense of how we would be handling this if we were in these situations, right? I mean, could any of us imagine if an affair? I mean, I'm talking personally and professionally, but if we could imagine an affair that we were involved in, now is being made very public, and people are, they are blaming your spouse. They're talking bad about your spouse. They're talking bad about you. They are making all types of assumptions as to why you have stepped out on your spouse. And let me tell you, with me, I was the first one to definitely let people know that it wasn't my ex-husband that was stepping out. It was me. I think that ownership and that accountability, it definitely shocked a lot of people. It used to shock a lot of people to be like, and it still does. They're like, you. And it's so weird because they would be like, you didn't have to say that, or you shouldn't have said that. But just a couple of seconds prior, they were willingly saying, "Oh, I bet your husband. I bet he was a dog. I bet he was this. I bet he was a dad." And I'd be like, "No, it actually was me." "Oh, you shouldn't have said that." You should never let people know that. Like, you should let people believe that it was the other person. And so I'm just the first to say that these affairs, they don't come with all of it making sense. Okay. It comes with some other things tied to it. But that does not mean that these people are not they don't deserve to kind of handle it in their own way. And I think that it's unfortunate that they have to kind of handle this publicly, Okay. So you said, I think that is them people business, and they want an excuse to drag a beautiful, financially secure Black woman down. Remember, they said Nia hit the wall not too long ago. Very, very true. Very, very true. And we remember, yeah. You know what hit the wall means?
No, what do you mean?
Hit the wall is when a woman no longer is desirable, when she can't have children anymore, like she has no purpose. They call that hitting the wall. They said
Nia Long hit the wall?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who the fuck said that dumb shit?
Oh, it comes from the sector I was telling you about, the Redfield sector. Yeah, it comes from them. They call them the what do they call them on here, y'all?
Hit the wall.
Yeah, something they call them.
Kneel wall.
Kneel.
It's no longer desirable.
Yeah. It's anybody over 40 years of age.
Oh, this is an age thing.
Yes, age thing. Anybody over 40 has hit the wall.
Do men have this thing called hitting the wall?
No, they don't say they do. What is this thing called, Coach Malik? The men where they say, the men. Is it the male vert? What is it? It's something. It's something like that whole Kevin Samuels.
Who came up with this hit the wall? Women came up with this for other women, or men came up with it for women?
Men came up with it for women.
Who are these men?
They're men that sit on these YouTube manosphere. That's what it's called. The manosphere. Cousin Malik. Cousin Malik. That's what it's called.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So when a dude hits 40, it's the manosphere. He's not desirable.
No. That's what that world is called. That turns women hitting the wall and So this is the Kevin Samuels. Yes.
Come on, man, these dudes is dicks.
Yes.
Listen. I don't know who's listening to this, right? Yeah. Let me tell you guys something, man.
Sir Senior used to be Sir Senior. I don't know if he's still here, but Sir Senior used to be coming up here telling us that Kevin Samuels was talking some real stuff.
No. Listen to this dude, right? And
you've heard some of his stuff?
Yeah, I've listened to
really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I found this shit funny. I found it funny.
Okay.
Because I'm like, first of all,
I didn't even know that you heard some of his stuff.
Who hasn't?
I didn't know you did. Yeah. This is good. I found the shit funny,
good, y'all. Because let me say this to all you women out there, right? I'm not a part of this manosphere. That shit is just stupid. Because I didn't even know what it was called.
Yeah, I forgot. I thought it was called Meliverse. I don't know where, but yeah.
So anybody that would even say that they're a part of that is an idiot. First off, now I hate to talk about Kevin Samuels right now because actually I don't even care. Fuck him. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. I don't care.
These guys look like Uncle Perm.
This is my thing. First of all, here's Kevin Samuels, right? Who the fuck is this dude to sit there and rape a woman?
They have to be rated though.
No. But what I'm saying, because see, listen, me personally, I think either one or two things is happening. Either they just want to get on the show, get their little 30 seconds of fame or 5 minutes of fame, whatever it is, or they have self-esteem issues.
They do.
Because this is my thing. Your version of a 10 might be a 5 for me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Your version of a 5 might be my 10.
We've had this discussion several times on the show.
And I'm like, what makes this guy expert on anything?
Well, he's an image consultant.
Image to who? What image are you pushing?
Oh, he worked for a couple of department stores.
He sells clothes. That makes him Listen, man. Yeah. Look, ladies, if y'all listen to this bullshit coming out of this manosphere, not only that, but who the fuck says that these dudes is real men? They might be laying up with another dude right now. Y'all get the man. Listen,
he actually said that a couple of months before he passed. He said that it was because these women were so undesirable. It was presenting no option but for men to be with men.
Get the fuck out of here!
He said that. He said that.
This the dude. This is the guy.
Yeah, he said.
Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck. Brown look like Quasimodo. She's a female. I'm rolling with her. I wish the fuck.
It says she was leaving these men no options. That these women were just, too. They were too.
Listen, there's always options.
I agree.
There's always options. They bugging. Again, ladies, if y'all listening to any one of these dudes who say I'm part of the manosphere, I want to say something. But this is my baby's thing here, and I don't want to question their sexuality.
Yeah.
And I want to say certain things, but I don't want to see it on here because it might it might get you like flagged or whatever, and this hate speech thing, and people real sensitive about certain words that I really want to use right now.
Yeah.
And question their manhood and sexuality all in one big swoop. Ladies, don't listen to that crap. Don't listen to that crap. Again, I don't care if you got a whole horn growing out your side of your head, and
somebody is going to find that desirable.
Exactly. Yeah. You might find a guy who has a fetish for a horn coming out of the side of your head. Go with it. Roll with it.
So I'm just saying, your
manosphere?
Yeah. They say that. Yeah. They say that. That was the one. Remember I was telling you too, I was like, they were like when Tommy Lauren, the white girl, like the racist white girl, conservative girl. When she did the thing,
the blonde.
Yeah. Okay. And she did the thing just talking about like, how men just, how they just weren't coming correct, and how they were like, the reasons why they weren't, why it was so hard to find someone to really build a relationship with, the whole dating scene being a joke and all of that. Like all of these men from the manosphere, and they're mostly black men, they were just like talking about how like she was like what did they say? She was a 5 at best, a 4 at best.
First of all, why do you even care with subtract? Yo,
exactly. And I'm like, and I'm like, most of these men are lying, because the day before, surely, if she would have said something about, these black women not knowing how to da 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 da, these same men would have been talking about something. Yeah, this is why Snow Bunny can get it. This is why this Snow Bunny is a queen. Da 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 da. They know they would never get it. They know they would have. They would have. But when she said this, and trust and believe, she wasn't even talking to them. She wasn't talking to them. She was talking about them being undateable.
Let one of you Negroes go near, she gonna call the cops and will have you shot.
Exactly.
Fuck out of here.
She wasn't even talking to y'all. But manosphere men responded in droves about how she was riding the cop carousel, and she had been hit the wall, and she hit the wall early.
Hit the wall.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Huh. Yeah, that's a real term.
So do they have a term for men hitting the wall, or is it the same term?
No.
So this is just geared specifically for women.
Yeah. Like I know women have said certain things, but I don't think it's like hitting the wall. But we definitely have had several conversations about how certain things happen to men after a certain age.
I just seen a post about, and she was talking about some. I hit the wall at 30. I'm about to hit the wall again at 35.
Yeah.
That's what she was talking about?
Yeah.
Because I kind of just scrolled past it because I'm like, I don't know what she's talking about. I just kept going.
Yeah.
Because it just sounded like she was just talking like gibberish. Because I don't know.
Yeah, she's.
And I'm a scroller. If you don't give me about like 30 seconds, then I'm gone.
If she's a woman saying she hit the wall, yeah, she's referring to this.
So this is what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Sis.
Yeah, they are saying it's not even 40. You're right. They are saying it's 30.
Yeah, she said, I hit the wall a few years ago at 30, and now I'm about to hit it again at 35. And let me tell you, up against the wall, you don't have to worry about getting cheated on. Somebody having, this system, having babies on you. So I was like, all right, she's about to start bitching. Mm-hmm. So I kept it pushing.
Yeah.
So this is what she was talking about.
Yeah, they say it's 30. I said
okay.
40, so they say it's 30.
So see, this is ladies. Listen, ladies.
Coach Miley said, yeah. Men never hit the wall. Wasn't the original wall 25 and they changed it to 30 years old? I think it was 30 and they moved it back to 25. They like literally
25 and 25.
They're literally just dropping it down. Yeah, they're just literally dropping it down, just basically saying that, just the older that you get, closer to just not having
hitting the wall.
Well, this is what I've heard.
At 25.
This is what I've heard people saying, because the 25 age girls now look at who their role models are. That's why they're saying they're hitting the wall. It's not because of age necessarily. It's because of their influences. The Megan, the Stallions, the City Girls.
Okay, but listen,
Cardi
check
B,
this out, right?
That sort of thing.
Let me give you some. And it actually came from Kevin Sanders. Go figure. So that means these manosphere dudes are stupid because they missing the whole. Okay, listen. If these chicks is hitting the wall at 25 because of who they looking up to, they're looking up to them because as men, we give the Megan Thee Stallions, the Cardi B's, and all that, we give them value. With the bullshit that they do, shaking their ass and you know, popping this and popping that. So if we as men don't give this value, maybe women don't hit the wall at 25. Maybe they don't hit the wall at 30, 35, 40, 50s, and so on. Maybe there's no such thing as the wall. Ladies, let me give y'all what I just said to them. This wall thing has value because y'all give it value.
Yeah.
Ignore that bullshit.
Agreed.
If you shoot your shot at a dude and he says, nah, babe, you didn't hit the wall. You know what you tell him? Well, you can probably got a little dick anyway. I promise you, that's gonna piss him off more than anything else.
Well, you know, this is where they manosphere is also where they do the dick size shaming. We talked about that before. Yeah. So Snuggles has the question of the wall has to do with a woman's ability to have children. At what age is it considered geriatric pregnancy, if you don't mind me asking? I don't even know if I've ever heard of that term.
Geriatric.
A geriatric pregnancy. Remember Deion Sanders had his toe amputated? I bet he wished he had a wife instead of a girlfriend when he went into surgery. Very interesting, Coach Malik. Very interesting. So, Coach Malik, you're a nurse. Is there such thing as a geriatric pregnancy? Do they say that?
Yeah, Coach Malik, you get on that. Get on that.
Is that a term? Is that a real thing?
Okay, so if hitting the wall means a woman, when she can have kids.
What, you can't have kids?
Yeah, but women can give birth without complications up until 50.
Yeah. And some beyond.
So that shit there, 25, 30, 30, that shit doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
If you talking about that doesn't even make sense. And even still, after 50, she can still give birth. It may be a difficult pregnancy because of her age. But that shit don't even make sense. So that makes that shit even stupider. These dudes is fucking idiots, man. These dudes is idiots. And I swear, you know what? I hope somebody on the playback hears this, because I'm telling y'all, every one of you dumbass motherfuckers in the manosphere, y'all stupid, y'all dumb, y'all ignorant, and y'all should turn around and let somebody put a foot in your ass for being stupid. And ladies, if y'all going with this dumb shit, you bend over too and let somebody put a foot in your ass. Because y'all stupid for even lending this shit. Yo.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I missed all this bullshit.
Well, you're still here for it. I mean, it's in its height now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, even with this guy being dead, this still going on?
Oh yeah, because there are people trying to pick up this course. Advanced maternal age describes a pregnancy where the birthing person is older than 35. Pregnant people of 35 are more at risk for complications like miscarriage.
Oh, 35?
Now, that I think that still depends on
I think how healthy you are.
The person individually. Like yeah, I think it still depends on individually. I know, we're looking forward to being pregnant again soon. So, he doesn't have any biological children. So
no, I've known a couple women who've had kids,
like your friend Tanya just had a baby, right? What's that, Tanya? Tasha?
Oh, Tasha.
Yeah.
Tasha just had a kid.
Yeah.
And there was no complications. There was no nothing. She was
looks
good.
Great. So yeah, I think that really does go down to individual. Like I said, we're looking forward to I'm looking forward to giving him his first baby.
Tasha might actually be 40.
I think she's 40, babe.
I don't know. I need to call her.
Let's see. Congenital disorders and high blood pressure screening tests can help detect certain congenital disorders. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Like, you test for more. Let me say this. During your first pregnancy, they test for everything the same way. I had a great doctor, and I was even my first pregnancy was considered, a little older because I was 27 at my first pregnancy. And my first my first child was born at 27. My second child was born at 29. And I think that that's just something that they don't delay on doing anymore. They used to. They used to wait until a certain age before they started running these type of tests, but now they run them for all ages whenever you're pregnant because
I know that.
I think that just there's certain disorders, like you said, that are so it's prevalent, and you miss it because you're thinking that only a certain age group or certain demographic is prone to them, but that's not necessarily the case. Coach Miles says snuggles depends on the person. I worked 2 jobs. I went from work to the hospital on Christmas Day and had my daughter. I went home 2 days later post C-section. I had to have a C-section. What is RT?
I don't know. RT history, I guess that's
yeah.
But I know like age, like when you're just talking simply age, like not considering like high blood pressure or whatever they screening for. But if I know I read somewhere that like up to like 45, 50, I think it's 50. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's 50. That's when age it's just about the age.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then it's like, all right, you're high risk because of your age, whatever.
Yeah.
This wall thing, I hate to keep harping it, but to me, this is the dumbest shit ever. This is extremely dumb. This is extremely dumb.
And it definitely does, like you said, because of twin birth.
Oh, yeah. You dubbed up?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. And two, because it'll be with twins. Definitely looking forward to that being the last pregnancy.
RT equals related to.
Related to. Got it. Related to history.
Well, listen, I don't speak medical. Okay, I don't speak medical.
Well, Coach Mac is a nurse. So.
Well, Coach Mac.
So we're glad to have her here. But I do think that we should be encouraging just loving relationships wherever people find it, whenever they find it. So to tell someone, hey, if you haven't had children or if you haven't found love by the time you're 40, just stop looking. That can be really depressing. And so we need to kind of appreciate that, again, people's relationships are their own. Stop judging them and, stop interceding, our own projection. Stop projecting our own insecurities and thoughts about them because, fence also, besides keeping people out, it also keeps you fenced in, So I think that some of these men in the manosphere, and maybe some women too, they're missing out on quality relationships because they don't want to deal with the stigma of they don't want their insecurities rejected, and they don't want to deal with the stigma of what that may mean. A lot of women may miss out on being with someone because they don't want to be told that, or they don't want to be ridiculed for dating someone that is maybe outside of their status, or maybe someone that is maybe older, because the same men that say, oh, nobody wants older women, to an older man, you're not an older woman, you're younger. But these same men will say, oh, you're just with that old man, and he probably can't get it up. You're just getting his meds. These same men will say that. So we have to be, I think we just have to have our blockers on. I will say this, and I am thankful, I'm grateful. But from even the time when, I met my husband to even a little before, and definitely since, like I had kind of pulled away from YouTube a lot. I had pulled away from YouTube a lot, and I did see how that was even. It was depressing coming on here to have some lives and to have a particular person, specifically, just kind of basically tell me I wasn't going to find anybody. I wasn't going to find anybody. I wasn't going to find anybody. And yeah, that does do a number on you. It does do a number on you. It's the negative, it's energy that I literally stopped wanting to do the lives because this person was always figuring out a way to get back into them, and he was always saying some very rude things. And then when I had all his accounts blocked on my channel, he would appear at other lives that I would routinely be a part of, and he would see that I was there, and he would start with his taunting and things all over again. And it is we can say that it doesn't bother, but I'm going to be honest, it really did. And I became very isolated to my own lives, my own network, and I stopped venturing out so much because of that. It said group thinkers need to belong to any group because they have not and may never reach self-actualization. Very good point. Very good point.
Yeah.
And Koji Malik also says manosphere are sheep, aka followers that either don't have independent thoughts or are too insecure to explore their independent thoughts.
Listen, let me tell you something about
very true
about sheep, Joes without individual thoughts, things like that, and why guys like this click up. Because this is what happens. These are weak dudes. They weak men. Weak men click up together, right? Because they feel their strength in numbers. So as long as these weak motherfuckers is together, they figure they strong. But you know what? One strong dude will finish all of them, even if they together. Why? Because they weak as fuck and they don't have an independent thought, like you just said. Mm-hmm. So look, all that hitting the wall shit, man. Don't subscribe to that bullshit. Don't even look, ladies, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I'm gonna blame y'all for this. I am. Because these dudes is fucking stupid. They stupid. Y'all gotta see that they fucking stupid. Y'all gotta see that shit. Y'all gotta see they fucking stupid. And for y'all to lend and give this shit any of this kind of fucking energy. And now that I know what the fuck this bro was talking about on TikTok when I was scrolling, now that I know, I might try to find that shit again just to tell you being stupid for saying that dumb shit.
Why would you? She was satire. It was like parody. Like,
it don't even matter. Why give?
I've made some posts.
Listen,
I've made some posts.
The more y'all listen, yeah, but that's not satire because that's not funny.
It is funny. It's like sarcastic. Like, I hit the wall over here living my best life. I hit the wall.
Nah, but that's not what she was saying. Yeah. She was saying like, yo, it's just better here. No. Because when y'all do that, this is what happens. Y'all giving that shit power. Y'all giving that shit power over y'all. Stop that bullshit, man. Stop that shit.
Okay, so Snuggle says, so with that mindset, is that why the Black community choose to not be together because strength in numbers are for the weaklings? No.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's not what he's saying. I don't think that's what anybody is saying. What I'm saying. Yeah.
First of all, there's levels to this thing. You got to know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm not saying that, like, what I'm saying is, like, when you get that mindset, that pack mentality of shit like this, where you, because what you're doing is you pretty much denigrating a demographic. Mm-hmm. You cutting these bras down. How the fuck you gonna tell somebody after 35 you're not desirable?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That you have nothing to offer because you can't have
children. You have nothing to offer because you can't have children.
Yeah.
Nah. That's emphatically non-cipher. Peace to the gods. Mm-hmm. Look, it's emphatically non-cipher. Anybody that would even lend that shit that kind of fucking power is crazy. And y'all niggas is idiots.
Okay. So Cody Malik said, no, Black people may not link up on YouTube. YouTube land is not the real world. That's facts. That's facts. And that's why I was really glad to pull away
I would
for a
never
bit.
found you on YouTube, baby. I would have never found you.
I know.
Unless you could shoot a basketball or throw a football. You know, that's where I was at. I'm on YouTube. I'm looking for highlights.
My gosh.
I would never found you.
I'm glad that because I figured that as well, but I was spending so much time on YouTube and so much time building up my social media that it just seemed to me like it was a great opportunity to meet someone that was on there. But it was like I said, a lot of things were happening, so much things were being said so negatively that I pulled away just because I didn't want to be, not because I thought, oh, that wouldn't happen on YouTube anymore, or it wouldn't happen through meeting someone online, so to speak. But I thought that it was like, I just didn't want to deal with the energy of the negative person in these lives and in these spaces. So, I got used to not doing the lives as much. You guys saw me very sparingly, and then, like I said, when I met, my husband, we were spending a lot of time together. So
who's old boy? Unblock him.
Unblock them?
Yeah, unblock.
Oh, I would have to go because you can only block people when they were in your lives. I have to go back like through all of these lives to unblock. I don't
unblock that crap because I want the smoke. I want all the smoke,
baby.
And drop a location because I'm pulling up. I want the smoke.
Yeah, well, he said he was in Florida, but
that's all right. Florida ain't too far. I just got the G-Rod fixed.
But I think that they say that they're one place, but they really probably may not be. I really felt like he was sitting right up here in Georgia.
Fuck it, I dropped my location. Pull up. I want the smoke.
I don't want you to want. I don't want the smoke. I want the smoke. Babe.
Please accompany me to the smoking section because I want all the smoke.
I don't want you to be getting the smoke, babe. Let's see. I got a second job in YouTube. In July, after 1.5 years on YouTube, I have saved about 12,000, but I cut down on my YouTube time. Yeah, true indeed. The same. Not saving up 12,000. It's one.
Oh shit.
Yes.
We supposed to get over like a half an hour.
Half an hour ago, but we are getting. But the same. I think that it has now changed a bit too. Like the energy has shifted a lot since people are back at work after COVID and everything, and we're kind of getting to we're back to people that are in chicken suits living through vicariously online through and have no other form of entertainment nor engagement. Whereas I think when COVID happened, we were getting kind of real conversations. We were meeting real people. And that's why I said it was kind of sad that this one particular person and this continuous energy kind of drew you from you all for so long. But I'm really glad to see Snuggles. I'm glad to see you here tonight. Coach Malik, it's always a pleasure. Sir Senior, thank you for stopping through. Thank you all. This has been really good just getting back on here. So just expect to see us back on Sundays. We are doing our, sipping Sundays, no more single Sundays. And we have a lot more in store. So please make sure you visit the website if you have not already. Please support this endeavor, Plantations for Reparations. Share the link out with your network, with your colleagues. Let's really be about actually creating change, creating progression, and not just sitting on here talking and tapping some keys, y'all. Let's really actually make it happen. So YouTube is recycle and repeat, and you see some people's real characters still falling out with people unable to sustain even YouTube relationships. This is facts. But Coach Malik, thank you so much for always being a friend, always being supportive, and always just having some really intellectual engagement and food for thought. Next Sunday, we will probably be opening the I think we do that. The first Sunday of every month we'll open up we'll have we'll drop the link and we'll have some panel discussion. So we're gonna come up with some really good topics for next Sunday, and let you guys come on up and share your thoughts and views.
That's next Sunday.
Next Sunday, yes. But until then, y'all know what to do. Glow up. Night, y'all. Thank you.